But there was so many things that we know are coming our way out of Ashmafar's mouth and his tech team and the Mohammeds and the Suzans. Why do you think Professor Suzan and Mohammed Nazel are going around the world sitting down with people, big people that we probably never would ever meet? Because of all of you. They believe in something. I've never talked to Dr. Suzan, but I can see it in her. Why would she? I ask this myself all the time. Why would she even do this? She doesn't need this. Because she believes in the better. She believes in helping people. She believes that there are people in this world that can make a difference. We have so many people in this company right now that are making a difference. We have founders all over the world that have started programs to help individuals out. Think about that. You know who they are. Some of them you don't even hear from. Some of them don't say what they're doing. They just do it. Here, let me give you a hint. That's exactly what Ashmafar is doing right now. He's doing things for you that you just don't know about, but in a week, 2 weeks, he's going to pop it on you. And I can't wait for that. And I'm always excited about that. He really is an honest gentleman.
This is a clip of Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson discussing Dr. Suzan, the new CEO of Onpassive, of O Media at Onpassive. Wait, Onpassive what? If you tried to search out Dr. Suzan yourself, you may have only been met with this video some O founder we've never heard of until today made, where he announces she joined the company and spells her name wrong. Maybe it was to get back at her for calling the company Onpassive? I don't know. But not much has been known about Dr. Suzan. We haven't really discussed her yet on my channel. Until now. I thought it would be fun if today we took a moment to check out what Dr. Suzan is all about. Who is she? What is her educational background? Can her presence in Onpassive help the scam at all? Is she just the CEO of O Media or another Onpassive CEO? So many questions, and I'll try my best to answer all of them as we go along. So without further ado, I'll roll my intro and we'll get right into it.
Karma's a bitch.
Dr. Suzan serves as the Dean and Professor in the Faculty of Media and PR at Liwa College of Technology in Abu Dhabi, UAE. She claims she specializes in mass communication, media studies, artificial intelligence media, and science communication. She says she is passionate about digital media, Arab audience research, and the impact of social media on health risk perception during the COVID-19 pandemic. Her most recent research includes conducting studies on topics such as the portrayal of Egyptian women in television drama during Ramadan and the influence of social media on health risk perception in the Arab region. As a strategic planner, she contributes to the development of media and education programs at Liwa College of Technology. Dr. Suzan claims she is actively engaged in understanding public opinions and trends related to media and communication. However, she obviously missed some much-needed information about Onpassive in her research. Onpassive is a pyramid scheme pretending to be a multi-level marketing company, an MLM, that is being sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, for $108 million US for securities fraud. The technology in Onpassive is poop compared to anything else like it on the market, and I am sure that, like me, many of you are wondering what the fuck Dr. Suzan is even doing there. So let's continue discussing who she is and what her background is. Her work allegedly delves into the challenges faced by Arab society in the 21st century, considering globalization and technological advancements. Dr. Suzan has an impressive educational background as well. She claims she holds a bachelor's degree in an unspecified field. Dr. Suzan also pursued further studies and earned a master's degree, again, not quite sure in what. She also claims to have successfully completed her doctorate, her PhD, in a relevant area, which equipped her with advanced knowledge and research skills. Dr. Suzan claims she graduated from Cairo University, which was once Egypt University. It's known as a very prestigious uni, so I am unsure why she's not more open about her education. As a dean and professor at the Faculty of Media and PR at Liwa College of Technology in Abu Dhabi, Dr. Suzan continues to make significant contributions to academia and media education, according to her LinkedIn page. Also, again, I have to bring it up that according to her LinkedIn page, she works at Onpassive. Onpassive, that's great. As Charlotte Dobre says, "How are you not embarrassed?" Well, Dr. Suzan's primary role allegedly remains as the dean and professor at the Faculty of Media and PR at Liwa College of Technology in Abu Dhabi. Dr. Suzan is indeed associated with O Media, the media arm of Onpassive. As the executive director of O Media, she brags she plays a significant role in the organization. Some of us might argue this doesn't give her any bragging rights, especially since she claims to have this prestigious background, but I digress. Here is an example of one of the things she's been involved in recently with Onpassive. Engineer Mohammed Kamal, CEO of #Onpassive, and Dr. Suzan Elkilani, academic and media advisor of Onpassive and CEO of O Media, delivered distinguished speeches at the digital transformation session that was held as an accompanying event for the Arab African Investment and International Corporation Conference and Exhibition in its 26th session during the period from October 30th to November 3rd, 2023, in the city of Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt, in which they both emphasized that digital transformation is indispensable for every governmental, private, or commercial entity if it wants to achieve excellence and success in today's technological and digital world that is changing. At every moment, artificial intelligence and smart applications have become a basic standard for measuring the success of government agencies and institutions in implementing plans and initiatives, and a decisive factor that makes it more likely that commercial companies will reach their goals in sales. There have been many projects she has been a part of. She seems to be close to Mohammed Kamal. As of this moment, Dr. Suzan is the academic and media advisor of Onpassive and allegedly the CEO of O Media. Now, they didn't call her the executive director or COO of O Media. No, they called her the CEO of O Media, which I find a bit sus. Let's take a moment and discuss what O Media is, as it's been a while since we've heard about it from Onpassive, right? What happened to it, guys? Anyway, as of now, specific details about O Media's projects outside of making Onpassive ads are not readily available in the public information, not even listed on the Onpassive website. However, I can share some general insights about media-related projects and organizations. O Media is associated with the O'Keefe Media Group. This group's mission was allegedly to empower and equip a movement of individuals to expose wrongdoing through factual, unbiased stories. Their team of elite journalists works to bring important issues to light. While specific projects are not listed here, their focus is on investigative journalism and citizen engagement, they claim. Remember the SEC litigation I briefly mentioned earlier and have been discussing in length on my channel here? Well, there were several false positive review websites made about Onpassive, and we've noticed several fake articles written about Onpassive over the years. O'Keefe Media Group, that you? Well, O'Keefe Media Group, much like its predecessor, Project Veritas, has been involved in several controversial incidents. Let's delve into some of the notable ones. James O'Keefe, the founder of Project Veritas, faced allegations of spending an excessive amount of donor funds on personal luxuries during his tenure as the group's chairman and CEO. Sound familiar? The Westchester County District Attorney's Office is currently investigating these financial improprieties. Additionally, there have been civil lawsuits and criminal investigations related to the group's activities under O'Keefe's leadership. There is also an ongoing federal investigation into the theft of property belonging to President Biden's daughter, Ashley Biden. Project Veritas investigations have led to the loss of livelihoods for several individuals caught up in their exposés. Targets have included nonprofit workers, Obamacare navigators, NPR executives, public school teachers, and news media employees. The organization's tactics have been criticized for their incoherence and inaccuracies. Their credibility remains questionable. O'Keefe's falling out with the board of Project Veritas led to significant changes within the organization. The board stripped him of decision-making authority due to the allegations of financial mismanagement and mistreatment of staff. Despite this, O'Keefe launched O'Keefe Media Group to expand his reach and mobilize followers. In summary, O'Keefe Media Group has been at the center of controversies related to its investigative methods, financial practices, and impact on individuals and institutions. So it's almost as controversial as Onpassive, maybe even more so. So what does all of this have to do with Dr. Suzan? Well, I believe her to be a bit of a fraud. According to Onpassive, she is a very busy woman doing all sorts of stuff. Let's take a look. Onpassive says Dr. Suzan plays a crucial role in shaping the organization's media-related initiatives and strategies. As a leader, they say Dr. Suzan contributes to the overall vision and direction of O Media. She collaborates with other team members to define goals, objectives, and long-term plans for O Media. As the executive director, as she's listed as on the website, she oversees the development of media content, projects, and campaigns, according to Onpassive and Ash Mufareh, their other CEO. Her role may involve exploring innovative approaches to media production, distribution, and engagement. Dr. Suzan allegedly explores ways to incorporate artificial intelligence into media processes, even though they do not use any real artificial intelligence on the Onpassive website. Rip to Al. They state Dr. Suzan is building partnerships that can enhance O Media's reach and impact. Onpassive also suggests she may contribute to educational programs related to media and communication within O Media. Recently, Marty and Chris suggested Dr. Suzan's presence at Onpassive helps legitimize Onpassive as a whole. They claim someone with her educational background and intelligence could never fall for a scam or a cult. However, may I suggest you check out an older live stream of mine where we discuss why scams and cults actually prey on intelligent people, more so than those who lack intelligence for this very reason. I guess with Onpassive it works. The people there are eating all of this up and expecting her presence in Onpassive as the CEO of O Media is going to be what will finally make O Connect go viral once and for all. You would think Onpassive's lack of technology would wake her up and make her realize what this really was, that it was really behind compared to everyone else in the industry. The fact it didn't is partially what makes me believe her educational background may be a fraud. However, we have seen other people that claim to have a background in IT fall for Onpassive, so maybe she's just another person who had the knowledge to know better, but somehow still got duped. Let's hope her presence has a more positive impact on the technology there going forward. Just like the O founders in Onpassive waiting for their commission checks, we will have to have patience and just wait and see what Dr. Suzan can do for Onpassive. In my personal opinion, it would be better for her career and reputation if she detached herself from Onpassive as soon as possible. But it might be too late for that. Onpassive is a commercial cult of personality, and Ash Mufareh and his top O founders have quite a hold on the people in the UAE, where Dr. Suzan is located. Let me know what you think about Dr. Suzan and her involvement with this scam down below. Please subscribe and stay tuned to learn more information about Onpassive. Like the video, and I'll see you soon with another one. Thanks for watching and making it to the end. Mwah! Bye! And remember, don't join it. It's a pyramid scheme.
Out of Ash Mufareh's mouth and his tech team and the Mohammeds and the Suzans.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh, tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a